signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. To a wonderful warm Sunday stream at a later stage. Nice, right? We are here. Yep. And we are gonna today have some fun with an angel whose base I hopefully are gonna cut down today. Ahoy, Michael. I hope you're good, buddy. I hope you are good. Now, we have talked to that dude last time. I am still gonna quickly...
Oh, there you are. Perfect timing. You remember that treasure? In the thick of the poison swamp. Well, I fetched it for you. As promised. Oh, it was only a hop and a skip. I needed a rest from old Nan over there. Here, go ahead. It's yours. Maybe it'll help you with that solemn duty of yours.
Thank you.
This really is a Dreg heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all. This really is a Dreg heap.
Okay, good. Now, I am actually glad because I myself did not want to go into a poison swamp, and I feared the last time that we are gonna head into a poison swamp, so that's good. Now, what I do remember, apart from the dead angels are nasty, that I can kill some dudes, boys. There we have been. Wrong, you absolutely... Oh, those angels, man. You absolutely should go there. Okay. We probably will go there, I guess. Otherwise... it is... I guess there's not gonna lead a way around. Okay, I thought that this was the ledge leading me to the bloody angel base. But you are looking for the base, you need to drop from a cliff on a huge branch. That branch? Oh, you were there, those dudes? Don't like them. Okay, I do not want to go down there. Okay, was at least the... okay. But I guess at least the cliff was right? I just have not seen the branch. Oh god, the dude who invented them angels should get... oh, I see. I found the base. Got it. Oh boy, whoever invented that branch, them angels, needs to get in jail. Or needs to be at this point for the rest of his life. And Okay, nice. At least I know where the branch is. Now I just need to correctly the cliff. I just need to... Although I do not know whether or if actually the angel is nasty or the weird noise the angel does after his bombardment. I think that's even worse than the actual damage he does. Let me guess, that's a poison swarm. And that ain't the way. Oh. Yeah, but the cliff I've been... I know where the... I'm still looking for the base. I know where the base is, I've seen it. But... the drop down here is leading to death, doesn't it? We fall down... Yep, and that's why since I failed here already, that's why I tried to go deeper to the other side in order to find the right spot. Because I have not seen here the spot to drop down. That was the bare reasoning to going deeper towards the swamp. Not on. The problem is that you aren't looking over the cliff enough, so you will never see the spot. It's actually quite hard if you get shot at all the time. Yep, there could be a spot to drop down, then I just need to find the way there. Otherwise, I personally... Maybe that's... Let's see if I can jump on the branch. Let's see. Okay, maybe we can make it to that branch, but... Who would have thought that FromSoft is always able to include something more hideous in their games than there was before. Who would have guessed, right? How am I supposed to land? So that is, by the way, I guess the branch you meant, right? So if I drop down there carefully, I could theoretically land on that branch we see there, right? What is the different? Go to a different part of the cliff. I've heard of that, yes. Okay, I see. It kind of applies to you. I'm not doing things over and over again and expecting a different result. In some cases, I think it's a valid strategy. But no, I actually do not suppose that. This game is so stupid. I guess our opinions differ. Opinions always differ. That's, I think, basically what is mankind all about. But I think I know myself a bit better than you know me. That's an interesting point, but all insane people say that aren't insane. But how can you say that I am in any form of insane if you don't, in the end, actually know me and have, apart from what you see for a couple of hours a week, have not known anything of me else? How can you even dare to conclude any form of insanity without any medical background there forever? No, I have not. I don't know how you come up with that. I have seen nothing. Are you lying again? I didn't see a message. Oh fuck, screw you. We have another one. I've installed the DLC. So yes, I have installed Forspoken, and I think there's nothing wrong with Forspoken. Because I've already played it through. And yes, I gave them lazy devs today $14.99 for the add-on. Good news, 1 is gone, 2 or 3 to go. Yeah, I think we should actually deinstall Dark Souls, man. This is hideous. But you call me insane, and you see a message with you have Forspoken was installed, and then you're asking me you've installed Forspoken ? That's insane. Actually. Okay, I just quickly want to see. I am quite certain that I picked up everything. I just want to have a quickie around. No, because I only asked once, but with 2 question marks. I think if you ask a doctor, that concludes that you are insane. See? I always use 2 question marks, they look better than 1, see? And that's, I guess, the personification of insane. And you do it over and over again, right? In the hope that it looks better. Okay. I do not want to go into the swamp, man. But the questions are always different, but not the question marks. The swamp is not fine. There's at least 1 angel, and there's freaking poison. Plus those little bastards. With that logic, isn't all humanity insane, putting them the same question mark behind questions just like Laws of Gramercy. No, Laws of Gramercy, put one question mark behind your sentence and not two. But to just, do you really think mankind is not insane if you take a look at the current political thing with how many wars are going on, that mankind is facing theoretically in a 200 years extinction because of climate change, and we are currently waging wars? Would that rather not conclude that mankind is insane? Asking for a friend with 2 question marks. All the billions of dollars which are put into war efforts might help with climate change? Maybe? Maybe not? Damn, it is so funny seeing you trying to call everyone insane just so you aren't. You know, it's like the dude who's driving in the wrong direction on the highway and saying, with the radio message, there's one dude driving in the wrong direction, he's saying one dude, there are hundreds, right? But if you think about it, actually, I would call mankind insane. Oh, I was stuck. I think I rather would be insane than stupid. Anyway, you want to play the Forspoken DLC? Didn't it come out like years ago? It came out last year, and I actually wanted already to play it at that point, but I then had other Let's Plays to do, in quoted marks, and then I forgot. And then a week ago I just remembered that there was that there came a DLC out. That a DLC was released at some point. That's the reason. And I wanted to have again a woke game on the channel, right? And by the way, I do agree, Forspoken was not the best game in the world. I do think that, by the way. I just am interested in what's going on there. I don't care about Forspoken, you can play whatever you want. Thank you. That's why I didn't ask. Purple Place is the best. I don't know Purple Place. Okay, I see. Yes. Well, I have to be honest. Yes, I mean, if you mean with Purple Place the crappy looking smartphone game, then I say I really don't. I'm not playing on my smartphone. It looks like crap. But I haven't played it. But I guess you mean a different game, right? Yes, that game. It was... Now that I take a look to Wikipedia. There's a... you can play it on your phone, buddy. There's a Purple Place original app in the Play Store. You can download it and play. But I see, it's a suite of 3 educational computer games developed by Oberon Media. Okay. I'm too old for that, buddy. I was already out of school when that was released. But if you have enjoyed it, then that's good for you. I'm not judging. Yep. I wouldn't call it ancient, I would call me white and old and man. So, by the way, since you, I have seen today, by the way, I didn't even know, do you know, you even remember and dinosaurs were cool, by the way. A couple of weeks, 2 weeks ago, we talked about the, where the one website was down, and Asmok Gold did the video on it. I've seen today a video about the company, what is the company called? Not Swine. The company behind it, not behind the website, which does the, I don't mean that in a judgy or negative way, the wokeness thingy for games, or checks for if everything is right with diversity and everything. I didn't even know that there's a whole, that this is a business, by the way. That surprised me. I think, yeah, Sweet Baby Inc. I've seen a reaction from Asmok Gold there too. I'm surprised. I mean, it's not wrong, that's not what I'm saying. I wouldn't have guessed that you can actually fund a company and go to companies and give them suggestions how to bring more diversity to games. That was quite surprising. That you can make a living out of it. I mean, on the other hand, it's maybe kinda sad too. I wouldn't call it odd, but maybe it's a little bit sad too. I was drinking why do you think it's odd not to have a dispute here? Okay, you know, I feel like purposely deleting any form of social problems and creating utopia in games robs you of the possibility to explore these problems. You know what's kind of funny? First of all, I do kind of totally agree what you said. I've heard a podcast with a German soccer player today, Toni Kroos, who said something similar with soccer, and is it in Germany that the Football Association said with when young kids play football that there's no more scoring and there are no winners, so nobody's disappointed. And he said something like he think there should be winners. Why? Because only if you lose, you start working with yourself and progressing in your life and get the taste what it feels like and grow with the defeat, so to say. Yeah, so I agree with you. It's a weird topic, right? I think I've never heard football with it's maybe it have still the scores, but there's no winner or loser. So all the pressure, it's for saving the kids from the pressure of having to win, or something like that. I cannot put it into real definite words. And this has nothing to do with professional playing, right? Just for the kids. But I think sometimes making mistakes in your life is actually quite useful to grow. That's what I think. But anyways. The point was, I tend to agree with you. Still, I'm surprising. I mean, diversity is important, right? That this seems to be a business plan for companies that works. I just agree with this. It's good to have winners and losers, because if no one wins, why then try? Well, because you don't get cursed. Because you have fun playing soccer. Maybe it's just about having fun playing. That's probably the worst argument I've heard. Michael, it's hard for me to bring a pro argument for that. I am not the person who invented the system and actually thought it was a good idea. I have no good argument. That was the only argument which quickly came to my mind. I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, I will be smarter this time, by the way. I'm just do not get hit. And maybe take a healing potion here. Just now, the goal is the white thingy. Ring of Favor, that sounds good. I probably will be disappointed afterwards. One big smelly dude. Because the smoky thingy where his head is, I just figured his home is basically a swamp, which is poisonous. I was just figuring. You are asking like you think Shrek is not smelling. I'm surprised by that. And I'm quite surprised how you suddenly think of Shrek. But only because he married a princess doesn't mean he's not smelly, right? Didn't the old French kings, they didn't wash themselves, they just took perfume. So that has nothing to do with being not smelly and marry someone who has money. And if you really love someone, then I think you can, then you don't care about the smell. So that's not bad, right? I didn't see any perfume in his only because you didn't see it. Oh, that's the greatest argument woke people sometimes do. Only because you didn't see the perfume doesn't mean it wasn't there. According to science, we pick our partners based on the smell. Yep. Might be. But there's nothing wrong with having a smelly partner, right? And from time to time we smell all. I think. I mean, I don't smell it all. I think I got lucky there that I don't smell. I smell like angels from alone. Anyways. Differently, can you prove the existence of Shrek's perfume? I don't need to prove it. We just don't see it, so you need to prove it that is not there. It's always easier to put it on the other one. You have a nice... Oh, I wanted to... Okay, there's a weird lady. I guess there's one wired... I'm quite certain that there's one wild theory on Reddit that there's gonna be a perfume in his little home. Okay, pyromancer, nasty lady. You're saying that something we haven't seen exists, so you have to... No, I didn't even say that he smells. I just said that the big ass giant here might smell because he has a smelly thingy on instead of his head. That's why ever you made a connection to Shrek. And then I said he might, you don't know. I hope I said I might, he might. It might. It's a troll, right? Might, he, it. And how can you know that they had this smelly thingy? You can't smell it. Okay. If you look at this poisonous swamp, would you think that this swamp in general does have, even though there's a angel flying up there, do you think that this swamp does in general would have, if you would be here, if that would be a real life location, that this place would smell good, that it would smell of roses? And if you say yes, it smells of roses, then my friend, you should check if you are insane. Swamps don't really smell in real life, but they can smell. And with all the poisonous shit in here, I think this place is really smelly. Okay, might we move away from hypothetical things where none of the two sides can actually prove anything. I think it's fine because, as you can see, there are trees growing in the swamp. Okay. Point taken. I think we have a rosy place here, which is absolutely beautiful, with no destruction at all, no poison, and everything smells of roses. Alright. I'm fine with that. It's better for the mind. Was really, it would smell like a ton of ash, or it would smell like fresh barbecue, who knows. Shall we move away from theory crafting? Considering that there's an actual ton of ash, I think the chances are it smells like a ton of ash. Might be. Might not be. It might just smell like burnt flesh. It might smell of roses. Whatever. Sadly enough, we have not smell included here, right? And what do you want to move on to? Everything else. I was wondering, I was in one with your review, by the way, about one thing. I was surprised that you didn't put a number in your rating. I mean, I got it. You think it's a good mod, but I was still surprised that you couldn't figure, or that you didn't include the number there. Not in a judgy way, obviously. Oh god, I hate this place. Not in a judgy way, obviously. I don't judge. Yeah, happens. Do you think that the time you put into... I sometimes, when I see how much time I have spent with a game, even though I've enjoyed it, I sometimes, not very often, have the feeling, was it really worth that I put that much time into that game? Do you have sometimes that same feeling, by the way? Or am I the weirdo? I'll come up with that. The last time when I play Elden Ring again, I just saw the 150 hours number there and was thinking, was it worth the time? And then B, is it worth to put more time into it? Conclusion was yes, by the way, which came after a second. I don't really know. Sometimes I regret putting so many hours into games. For example, Skyrim, lots of Fallen, but I don't think I regret good games. Don't worry, we are gonna be out of this in a sec, and then I'm not gonna die too late. Huh. Okay, two things. First of all, I wanna by the way, put away the shill bite ring. Yep, that just came to mind because we picked up a new one. And we have Ring of Favor, which we picked up. Increase HP, stamina, and max equip load, right? We before had the Estus ring equipped, and I wonder, the Ring of Favor sounds better, right? More stamina, more HP, and max equip load is, I think, a bit better. One second, please. Okay, he's out of breath. I suppose you wanted to ask me if 421.8 hours into it was worth it, right? No. No. Actually not. I truly did not. I just... Since I had the feeling with Elden Ring, or I just had a quick thought, and then just the number reminded me when I talked about the scaling. It just popped up. Not that in the end, maybe I'm just presuming, I would say it was worth it, and with the simple why, I think you played it for the third time in order to play through it, right? If you put such amount of time at it, then I think it was not regrettable. I would just suppose that. But maybe I'm wrong there. But actually that is really not what I somehow had in mind there. Not at all. You have a nice sword, buddy. think she did not die, right? I wonder. She's these in. Okay, we drop down. Then if I die again, she's at least dead. I'm gonna drop down and try to find her. Then now she's at least gone. I think it was more than a third time, maybe the fourth, maybe fifth, I don't... Yeah. Okay. Good. Success. Ladies down. Okay, that brings us, the question is how much that is gonna bring us on the other side of the collapsed tower. Yep, that's good, okay, good. I thought I was not sure. What do you mean with go up? Drop with the messages. Okay, I see. That is much appreciated. Sit. Ah, nasty location. Okay, good. We have a weird ass circle here. I've seen them before. Now I know that you are... No, I was... No. No, that you're gonna start bitching because it's a game fight? No, I would not do that. But I do like when bots are incoming. Oh, I might have taken the drop in a perfect way. This is the single best gang fight like FromSoft has ever created. They don't just jump you, they switch places between those who's aggressive and who's passive. But there's already the error in your logic with best and gang fight. There is not the possibility of a good gang fight. There can't be a good one. That is impossible. It's against nature. And you can tell that they are switching places. Listen to the screams. When the other screams, he goes into aggressive mode. Aggressive mode looks like they glow. Yeah, okay, let's see what I'm gonna notice here over time. I'm sorry, you are wrong, Michael. Gank is the thing which makes everything bad. There is no way it can be good in any sort. That is against nature. It's impossible. Shows that you don't understand game fights. I do understand it. Some developers sitting there and thinking, how can we implement a fight which is just unfair and hideous so players puke? Oh, let's do a gang fight. Shall we do 3? No, let's just make 2. We can adjust that with poison and fire. And then we don't need 3, but we take 2. It's just lazy game development. I totally get it. I understand that the revelation that you are on the wrong side is hard to digest, but not everyone can be right. I'm not seeing where I'm wrong, and if something that, like, one is aggressive and one is passive is for you making a fight good or bad, then I actually do kind of feel sorry for you. Then that is kinda sad, actually. Sorry for you for being not being able to appreciate the good gank. I can appreciate. Oh my man, I can appreciate a lot of things, but I cannot appreciate one thing, and that is lazy ass game development, and that's what we have here, and that's what we have with every gang fight. Nothing to argue against that. And I guess it feels hard to digest, but that's just the painful truth. Oh, toxic. This kind of looks like Elden Ring. Yep. Not in as not as appealing for the eye. But yes, first of all, hello, Justin Becher, and yes, might have to do something that this is Dark Souls 3 from FromSoft. And we have a gang fight. Margaret, hello and thank you. But maybe put the budding moss on your thing. I first of all need to be a little bit. I just need to get used to the movement and everything. I don't want to waste anything now. I just need to adjust a bit, and then that might not even be necessary. Give me just 1 second. Holy moly! Just surprised that the US president resigned from duty. He just released 20 minutes ago a notice on X. He did resign. That came... That just surprised me. But it's, I think, for the... Not that I am a political expert, but I think for the Democratic Party, that's the... That's, by the way, the thing why he announced that at first on X or Twitter. Don't get it? I don't get it too. But maybe it's for them easier. I guess it's just easier to tweet it than to send it to a newspaper. I guess. I wonder if this is now gonna... I mean, this we've already heard when the assassination attempt was on Trump, right? That this would help him out in his goal to become the president again. I wonder if the next Democratic candidate with the last months remaining now, how that is gonna work out for them. If that's just the easy win now for Trump. Anyhow, I want to beat 2 demons. How can I be stupid? I'm 80% sure that the new candidate will at least be able to formulate a sentence. Let's hope that maybe it's gonna be a younger candidate. Maybe that's gonna be not that bad. think, by the way, it's pretty damn cool entrance to the boss fight, I have to admit. The falling down feels way better than traversing the fog. It's so cool, by the way. To say something good. I was not close enough. I was stuck at that stone. A very slight spoiler alert, there will be another drop boss later. At least the drops are kinda cool. At least this one, let's see. What do the messages? Take a plant, you won't die. Okay, be wary of demon. That's wrong, there are demons down there. Undead. It's just one. The reality is that you're just so drunk. You see him twice. Oh, okay. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. I need to get more drunk. And the word feels better. Word only feels good if you're drunk. Everything is better doubled, right? Let me get in front. Alright. Alright. Yeah. That was kind of predictable. Kill first the demon of pain because the demon princess has a special move depending on from which demon he revives, he gets different moves. Although I have to admit, I think FromSoft a little bit overdid it with the reviving mechanic. It's I don't want to say it's getting old, but it feels like since with the DLCs it comes every time. It's not a big surprise anymore. But anyways, I'm not judging. You are allowed to disagree, Michael, because I know I'm right. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, I will actually very quickly go to the restroom, and then we are gonna have a few more tries, and I will take down the demon in pain first to relieve him of his pain too, and then we might even take down the revive form. Give me just a sec, I'll be back very quickly. Right. By the way, why is the one demon called From Below? I mean, I don't guess that the other one is in pain. Maybe he's in pain. Is there anything lore thingy which is gonna unveil, maybe? Or is it below because we go below? Maybe that's the conclusion. One is in pain because it's below, and the other one is just below. I wanted to go not against the wall, I wanted to go away. Anyways, you know, about the US elections gonna be quite hard for Democrats. I mean, Trump has already launched his campaign while the Democrats don't even have a candidate yet. Yes, it's gonna be quite hard. And I mean, it's gonna be quite... It's gonna be quite painful. The millions of campaign money Biden collected over the last couple of months, it cannot be directly transferred to the new candidate. That's another thing, which it's gonna be problematic. So, yeah. I've just heard it today in the podcast that the campaign money the president for the next election is, or anyone is collecting, is in his name. It's gonna be, is in this case Biden and the vice president, and in order to, they cannot really get to the money with a new candidate. They gotta need to include a third party, and this one then every time needs to sign if they can use the money for the campaign, stuff like that. Yeah, it's... In general, I think I don't have a better... I don't know. I'm not an expert in US election anything, but what you hear left and right is that they have quite an... It might be renewed a bit. Oh god. My controller is not working. That's bad. I can't move. Oh, I can move. Okay, it's not working. Bad. The character just moved straight. Yusaki, are you not? Yes, I am, but I'm not telekinesis. Yeah. Okay, I'm just... Good. fight. Actually, that is the gang fight is the easy part. Let's then. What? Okay. I know this is might sound a little contradictory, but you should focus on the one who's aggressive at the moment. I know demon in pain, but you attack. But if you attack the passive one, he enters the aggressive state, while the other one doesn't leave his. So you have two aggressive demons at the same time. That's not. So you should kind of like jump from one another. Doesn't really matter ultimately what. Okay, that's the reason why both of them were aggressive. I see. Okay, I was wondering there for a second. That's an argument. I understand. I was wondering why both of them were aggressive. But if that is the reason, then that makes sense. In a way. Oh yeah. Okay, I guess I didn't switch, right? It's gonna last. I'm gonna switch controllers again. And I hope that now everything's gonna be fine. All right. Good. But in the last try, or this where I just died, okay, that's the reason. Listen for the scream and I see. But now both of them are aggressive. I didn't... Okay, did he enter? But I did switch targets. Did I switch too early? Okay, the most important thing is actually I'm gonna try to do the active passive thing and to get out of this phase. I just called it phase 1, right? With as many healing potions as possible. These are my 2 priorities. And nice to have would be to kill the demon in pain at first. That would be the nice to have then. If not, then not. By the way, just another question. If you the jump attack, right? The heavy attack is a jump attack, right? It seems to be coming. It is faster than the charged heavy attack, right? Is it in general better to use the jump heavy attack? I mean, I guess you cannot say in general there, but it seems to be a little bit faster and smoother. Maybe not with as much damage. Students in Pains had to combine the name. Special move is a meteor rain, and that's really hard to dodge. I see. Okay, and the charged deals more damage, but it needs more time to load. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I see. The charge attacks actually, for me right now, here hard to pull off. Since you might have a hard time to actually get the hit. Now, boy, pay attention. Also watch out for the butterfly trail, don't know the name. Do I see it, by the way, with the butterfly trail, that if I see that, after that is gonna be coming some sort of big projectile-y thingy, right? I still have a couple of seconds to get out of the trail and out of damage, right? Understand, for the demons it's best to be aggressive, so yes, the charged are kinda... okay, I see. We are getting there. We are leapfrogging slowly ahead. Yep, I heard a scream, by the way. Don't know if I was already too late. Oh no. That was nasty. But I'm beginning to see. I really love the screeches because they sound so painful. So it's amazing for a demon in pain. I don't really know how to explain the below screeches though. Okay, I try to pay... Okay, it's gonna be hard to pay attention, but I have... Whilst being in the fight, did not see here any difference, but I'll... Cannot deny that they are different. Come here. They are the same, I just mean, and it fits for the demon. Ah, okay. I still have to say, I think the staggering of the enemy, of this particularly bosses, is still something which is so junky. He was staggered after a couple of hits, and one other try before I could like hit him 20 times and he was not staggered. I don't get it. It's such a weird system. That's not because the demons... So, because they are demons, it sometimes takes 20 hits to stun them, and it sometimes takes 2 hits, because they're demons. It's then, because they're demons, it's random, and not after a certain amount of hits or after a certain amount of damage. You mean this? I just was screwed about your wording. Okay, in Dark Souls, I guess then staggering is meant if you interrupt the enemy, right? I meant the stun thing. Then I might know the right word for that, and it's not the staggering. I meant the stunning of the enemy, which is weirdly working with bosses in a weird way. I mean, if I've used the wrong word, then I try to remember that and not use that for that the next time. Then thank you for the correction. What I'm doing again and again, absolutely wrong. If there's gonna be a soonish switch around passive and active, I should try to take one off the other. If they are together, then that's bad. That should not be the way to go at them. That is stupid. Why did I use the charge mode? Oh boy. The bosses have a poise meter and you need to deplete the poise meter for stagger, and that's always the same. Why it sometimes takes more hits is simply because the meter is always replenishing. You need to outdamage a poise heal like in every boss, so if you attack less often it takes more hits. Maybe it's just sometimes just a feeling. I had before a feeling that in one try, whereas I would need to. I'm not gonna go back and rewatch that, but I had a feeling that once I was constantly doing hits and it was just not staggering. And in one try before, it was just 3 hits and it was stunned. But no need to complain. I just need to focus on the fight and just beat them. Complaining does not help. I know that there's damage incoming with the butterfly thingy and I just don't dodge and rather attack. That's stupid, man. That is stupid. By me. But don't worry, there's a possibility that you are just a little confused, and don't worry, I'll cover that too. Demons, after their rampage, when the aggressive mode ends, look like they are staggered, but they aren't. The rampage ends with an explosion. The actual stagger looks very similar, with one different, they kind of jump a little, and then there's... but I could, with the last time I experienced the stunt mode, I could hit their head and had the 2 hits against that with 1000 damage each. They were definitely stunned. And just after way less hits than I did before. That's just... But anyways, I don't want to complain. That doesn't help. It doesn't make me be... That would be cool if I could confuse and then the bosses drop dead. I don't want to confuse. I don't want to complain. Doesn't help me. And I might be wrong, by the way. It's just... I didn't watch my... Switch. You like to trash talk to the boss so much that it dies from emotional damage. That'd be quite funny. That would be funny, right? That would be funny. I do like, by the way, I said that before, I absolutely like the looks of the eclipse in the sky. Don't know if it's an eclipse. That's the right term here, but the bloody sun looks amazing. Why am I not watching? Staggered after 3 hits or something. But maybe the other ones did count in. I should take a healing. Okay, now he's... okay. Good. Theoretically, practically the wrong one. I would have liked the other one to drop dead before, but I can't have everything. And very, very low on healing potions. That's bad too. But I'll try to do my best. Maybe learn them a bit. We're going to do one more try. We're going to do another try. since we are not gonna be, since I'm not gonna stream on Tuesday, I'm gonna do a couple more minutes here and have a couple more try. Yes. Separate them. Ow, you stupid. Didn't get up quickly enough to do a bit more damage. Damn it. That was stupid. That was stupid. Yes. I did enjoy phase 2 a couple of times yet. Okay. That's gonna be it for today. At least I did get in the second phase with 11 potions. That was not that bad. Keep in mind, I got some real life responsibilities on Tuesday, so there ain't gonna be a stream. The next stream will be next Thursday, where we then go on here and hopefully gonna beat everything out of them two buggers, right? And the last one hopefully too. Well, then, thank you for watching. Yep. What a sad state. That is a good statement there. We are gonna have some fun there. Thank you for the conversations. Thank you for the likes, for the 3 ones. Thank you for the conversations and the help. And hopefully we're gonna see us back here on Thursday. Good night. And may the almighty sleeper protect you. Good night and goodbye.